Metal Gear. Good morning, everyone. It's me. Happy New Year. It's the year of the snake. That's how it relates to the opening. Really easy, but I didn't really feel like thinking of anything else, so there you go. Hello, everyone. It's time for another one of these. You know what this is. It's the one after MSQ progress, which means it's time for side quests. We have a big gamut of things to go through today. First, as you can see, it's Heaven's turn again. It's the turn of the heavens. So we're going to be doing that. And then we are going to be doing the a couple of rank up quests for the Mughals and for the Vanu, as well as trying to kind of sweep through and do as many of the side quests in Sea of Clouds and Dravanian Forelands that we can. If we have time left at the end of the stream, then I will probably just do the level 58 Scholar quest. Hopefully, this is not another 4+ hour stream, because I actually can't do that today. But, I know the number of side quests that we have to work through, so hopefully it will not be that bad. But, we'll see. To be fair, if it wasn't for Grand Blue Fantasy, I probably wouldn't know what Zodiac it is. I am the same way, except for the fact that I did have to ask what Zodiac it was this year because I wanted to know what the Grand Blue Fantasy character was going to be. So, opposite kind of thing, but yes. I got her, by the way. It seems like she's in the same place as the last Dark Zodiac character on release, which is to say, kind of underwhelming, unfortunately. Good, but underwhelming. I guess we'll just have to wait, what is it, like 2 years for her to get a 5-star? Then we'll be golden. But anyway, until then, let's go ahead and switch on over to the main shit, and it's dark as night. My god. Got all the new characters and Orologia? Nice. I got the Snake Lady, and I did not get anything else really of note. That's maybe not true. I got Michael, but I traded a grand ticket for that because I kept looking at, like, various things of, like, here's how to build a really good fire team, and Michael was in every single one of them, and I was like, I should probably just fucking get her, huh? So I did. And so here we are. Alright, let's look around, shall we? Greetings, my friend. I deal in omikuji, a traditional Far Eastern fortune. Would you care to draw one? We'll do that later. We'll do that at the end of the stream. Only 5 choices for me left to have most grants. Damn. Nice. I am not that far, sadly, in terms of getting grands. I was actually looking at the classic draws just recently because I was like, I got all the characters in classic draw. I don't, actually. There's actually a number of them that I'm missing. I don't know if I'm ever actually going to dip my toes in there, but we'll see. We also have a couple of people around here. The Hebi Yoroki. I believe... We'll just talk with them real quick, just to see, you know? The sea here is such a marvelous color, so different from the waters back home. How I'd love to dive right in and swim to my heart's content. Ah, forgive me, if you're looking to take part in our little Heaven's Turn event, you ought to speak to the Hebi Bugyo. While they're doing a Divine General Annie event without having all the horse gal, like the Uma Musume characters? Like them? Or... I don't know. I want to know what's going to happen when we start going back around to, like, divine, like, Zodiacs that we've had already. Like, what happens when we get back to Ram? Are they just going to, like, depose Anilla and have to come up with another big tit Ram girl? Oh, sorry, I was mom's away. Still haven't gotten used to how busy this place is. Are you here to take part in the trivia trial? You better speak with the Hebi Bugyo. She'll provide you with all the details. And the last one is over by the Bismarak. I think it would be really funny if, when we went back around to Ram, we started getting dude Divine Generals. Because even as somebody who is primarily attracted to women, no, not primarily, only attracted to women. I'm not attracted to men. I think it would be cool to have some sexy men be Zodiac Generals. I think it's only fair, right? Grand Blue Fantasy is one of the only gacha games, not only gacha games, but it's one of the few gacha games, I would say, that I think equally caters to people who are attracted to both men and women. By the kami, I'm famished. Once my shift is over, I'm going to feast on the finest food Limsa Laminsa has to offer. Oh, perhaps you're here for our Heaven's Turn event. Pray head to the Af Castle, I think it's called, and speak with my sister, the Hebi Bugyo. Okay, let's do that then. Dudes with massive pecs, that's right. Men's tits. You can quote me on that. Alright, here we go. Hebi Bugyo. Heaven's Turn Trivia. The Hebi Bugyo wishes to test your knowledge of Heaven's Turn customs. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, there we go. Sorry, give me a sec, I'm losing my place. There we go, okay. My, you look ready for all manner of arduous journeys and feats of valor. An adventurer, perchance? Missed opportunity to actually have her, like, make hissing noises when she talks, but, you know, who am I to talk about translation? Pray forgive my idle speculation. I am known as the Hebi Bugyo, and along with my fellow delegates, have come to the shores that we might share our Heaven's Turn custom with the fine folk of Eorzea. Both our peoples mark the turning of one year to the next, but how we do so differs in a few key respects. In Eorzean tradition, the 12 choose one of their number to guide the realm throughout the coming year. In the Far East, however, custom dictates that we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year's totem is none other than the Hebi, although the term snake might be more familiar to Eorzean ears. Where I hail from, this oft-reviled creature represents longevity and regeneration, owing to this miraculous manner in which the Hebi emerges anew time and time again after shedding its skin. That many and more may benefit from the noble beast's blessing, my fellow delegates and I have devised what we hope to be an entertaining little event. The lore has said that it used to be more common for dudes to be generals. Well, then that has to be what it is, right? How many more years until we actually get... Because this is the 11th year that Grand Blue's been around for. 2025 is, I think, right? Or am I not remembering. So, because like we must be nearing the end of the cycle now. Like we've got like 2 years out. Yep, Horse Girl is the only one left. All right, there you go. Saving the best one for last, and then Dude Divine Generals. I'm sorry to all of the lesbians that is in the one Grand Blue Discord I'm in, but come on, it's fair, right? Whatever. An entertaining little event. I present to you the inaugural Slithery Trivia Trial. Participants will wend their way snake-like through the city streets and answer the questions posed by the trivia taskmasters they encounter. I have bid my sisters, the 3 Hebi Yoriki, await their charges at certain locations throughout Limsa Laminsa. As for you, adventurer, I urge you to seek them out and put your knowledge of Far Eastern customs to the test, and rest assured that an auspicious prize is yours for the taking should you succeed. Consider it a means of stocking up on good fortune before your next foray out into the world. How about it? Have I piqued your interest? Sure, I could use some good luck. This little event of ours is first and foremost about promoting insight and understanding. To that end, should you find yourself stumped during the quiz, simply say so, and my sisters will provide a helpful hint. If it is a perfect score you seek, you may also wish to speak with the Hebi Doshin and acquire the knowledge you need. The first quizmaster you shall face is the eldest of my younger sisters, the blue Hebi Yoriki. You'll find her a short distance north of here. Pray, shed your misgivings and venture forth. Okay. The blue Hebi Yoriki is waiting just north of here. What question lies in store for you? There's only one way to find out. It's true. Alright. Now, we are actually going to talk to the Hebi Doshin because he has a third option now that we have not read, unlike these two which we have in years past. I come seeking knowledge. Say no more. Pray, listen carefully. We Far Easterners are fond of our superstitions, one of which concerns the Hebi, a creature said to bestow great fortune upon all who behold one. But Hebi are as multifarious as they all are scaly, and while each species has their merits, white Hebi in particular are revered for their rarity. But there is one serpent that stands, or rather slithers above the rest, and that is the fabled Great White Tsuchinoko, luck giver supreme. Traditionally, the people of Hinigashi have used rice cakes to decorate their homes and represent the creatures when praying for its blessings. Alas, in modern times, sightings of the real serpent have all but ceased. I'm sure that does not portend anything yet to come. Alright, let's talk with the Yoriki. The bracing ocean air, the hustle, and the bustle. What a marvelous place. I do hope my dear sisters and I get a chance to do some sightseeing. Hi, I'm here for the quiz. Oh, I keep getting caught up in the charms of this fair city. I have a question for you, slithery trivia trial contender. Let me see. Ready? As you are no doubt aware, the snake is considered a most auspicious creature in my native Hingashi. But what blessing can one hope to receive from the humble Hebi? Fair fortune, good health, romantic fulfillment. I could do with some help, and I'll get back to you later. The answer is fair fortune. Wonderful, simply wonderful. Snakes are indeed said to be bringers of fortune. By the way, there exists one scalekin in particular known to lavish extra helpings of luck onto those who encounter it, the tsuchinoko. While other serpents are sleek and slender, the tsuchinoko is broad and bulbous. Alas, few have ever laid eyes upon its decidedly unsnake-like form. Anyhow, that brings my section of the quiz to an end. You'll find my younger sister, the yellow Hebi Yoriki, by the Drowning Wench. Pay her a visit for the next round of the Slithery Trivia Trial. Next quizmaster is my sister, the yellow Hebi Yoriki. You should speak with her by the tavern, the Drowning Wench. Pray speak with her. Yes, I will. I gotta say, by the way, I was a little disappointed when I spoke with her, because I saw her in, like, the cutscene, and I was like, oh, dude, she's gotta be so fucking eepy, but she's not. By the kami, this city is absolutely packed with people. 'Tis enough to send you dizzy. Give me a moment, contender. You're aware that the snake is a symbol of luck, yes? Well, some snakes are luckier than others, and they happen to have one thing in common, their color. Any guesses as to what that might be? Which color of snake is the luckiest of them all? Red, white, glittering gold. I haven't the foggiest. How about a hint? And I'll come back later. White. Very good. White is the correct answer. White snakes are rare, mystical creatures, hence the association with good fortune. But when it comes to rarity and mystique, there's one snake that deserves special mention, the elusive great white tsuchinoko. In times past, people would pray to the lucky serpent in hopes of receiving its blessings. In the past 100 years or so, there hasn't been a single recorded sighting of the creature. Its existence is all but a fable these days. Anyway, you have just one question left. Head to the Bismarck to see my little sister, the Red Heavy-Yoriki. Red Heavy-Yoriki, the youngest of we 4 sisters, if you must know, is by the Bismarck. Don't keep her waiting too long. I want to go back to the blue really quick, see if she has anything else to say. It's fun to check, you know? Nope, that is actually still the same. Interesting. I wondered if maybe it would update it one more time once you talk to the yellow one already, but I suppose there's no way of her actually knowing if you'd talk to the yellow one, so... Oh well. Alright. Red Heavy-Yoriki. Ah, what heavenly smells! I must remember to visit the Bismarck and pick up a few tasty treats for my sisters. There you are, contender. I've been waiting for you. I hope you're ready for the last question. I assume you had heard all about how we Far Easterners used to revere the great white tsuchinoko, yes? I'm guessing my sister also told you about how there's been nary a sighting for over a century now. A crying shame, I tell you. Still, the people of Hingashi, being the resourceful people they are, found a suitable surrogate to pay respects during Heavensward. Any ideas to what they might have turned to? Rice cakes, eggs, a moogle, a nudge in the right direction would be much appreciated, and on second thought, I'll come back another time. What did the people of Hingashi use as a substitute for the great white tsuchinoko? Rice cakes. Rice cakes, precisely. To be honest with you, I'm surprised an Eorzean would have an inkling. Color me impressed. When I say cake, you're probably thinking of something nice and light, but the rice cakes we decorate our homes with during Heavensward in Hingashi are rock hard. We take one pebbly hard rice cake and stack it on top of another. You'd have to use your imagination a little, but they're supposed to look like the great white tsuchinoko itself. Well, that brings us to the end of the Slithery Trivia Trial. That is so fucking hard to say, and I don't know why. Slithery is a hard word for whatever reason. I don't know why I don't know why I have a problem with it. Thanks for taking part. We can't forget your prize now, can we? For your efforts, a gift born of the finest, painstaking Hingashi craftsmanship. And it'll be yours in a matter of moments. Hold on, Blast! I could have sworn we had plenty left. Oh, Dalen took the last one. Fuck. Just my luck. Under normal circumstances, you'd be walking away with an exquisite white tsuchinoko ornament, positively overflowing with good fortune. But surrounded by all these enticing scents, I completely forgot to restock. My big sister's going to be livid. What the fuck is that? Wasn't me, there was a Makote who came after. A likely story. Oh, seems there was one left after all. Whew. Sorry about that. Anyhow, it's all yours. Oh, and it's impertinent to even ask. I know, but could I trouble you to tell my sister, the Hebi Bugyo, I mean, that I've run out of prizes? I'd happily fetch more myself, but I ought to stay here just in case another trivia challenger shows up. So, can I count on you? Sure, whatever. Much obliged. May the kami guide you. Give me my little beast. White Tsuchinoko ornament. Awarded upon completion of the Slithery Trivia Trial, the suspiciously squidgy Far Eastern ornament is supposed to represent the revered Great White Tsuchinoko. Go and tell my sister, that is to say the Heavy Bugyo, that I need to restock. Okay. Let's go run by the yellow one, too, and see if, again, any difference in dialogue. I doubt it again, but hey, you never know. Nope, not you. Nope, same. Okay. Good to know. I just sent a message in my Grand Blue lesbians server saying, speaking of forgettable men, do you think once we get around to Zodiac Beast we already have General Sword that'll make dude ones? And immediately somebody goes, no! Like, exclamation point and everything. Oh, I love those fuckers. What a bunch of nice folks. Anyway. Am I to understand that my sister allowed prize supplies to run out and asked you to report this fact to me in her stead? Clearly, my efforts at disciplining her have fallen short of the mark. I must redouble my efforts. Please accept my sincerest apologies. I shall send some along forthwith to replenish our stocks. Why did I put it on the floor? Ah, what have we here? Did you perchance drop your prize? Oh my god! What the fuck? Mochi! Mochi! Oh my god, it knows Zach's cat's name. That's crazy. By the kami! Our prizes may be exquisitely crafted, but they are mere ornaments. They do not possess the faculty for speech or locomotion, I can assure you. I would not call that speech, personally. I would call it, like, vocalization, at the most. Which leads me to think, could this be the fabled Great White Tsuchinoko of yore, unseen and unheard of for generations? To think I live to see the day. What a wonderfully auspicious occasion this is. But I must say, it is passing strange that the Great White Tsuchinoko should appear in Eorzea, of all places. Perhaps it found its way on board our delegation's vessel before we set sail. Just don't tell them about Vadra's episodes that confirm past male generals. I'm positive that they know about that. I just think they don't want there to be male generals. I think that's the only thing. Which, I mean, I understand. I like women. Women are pretty cool. But perhaps you would be willing to take the creature with you on your journey. I don't like the slapping noises that it makes when it jumps around. It's really weird. Of course, for our delegation, the Sacred Serpent's coming is an event of great historical importance. Nevertheless, we cannot discount the notion that the Great White Tsuchinoko chose to appear before you in particular, that you might benefit from its blessings. Besides, it appears quite taken with you. I can't tell. Mochi! Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, just showing me that guy, yeah, sure thing. Before I forget, I should point out that omikuji are available to draw from the rest of the Heaven's Turn season. Might prove a delightful distraction ere matters great and small call you to the road once again. Not that you need fear drawing a less than encouraging fortune. Nay, with the great white tsuchinoko at your side, you are sure to overcome any hardships that come slithering your way. That's bullshit, by the way. I drew grave misfortune on my other character when I did this. So, fuck you, Tsuchinoko. You didn't help me at all. You have my heartfelt thanks for joining in with this humble endeavor of ours. May the hallowed Hebi guide you on the path of fortune till the heavens turn once again. Yay, we got the funny little guy. You have anything else to say? Having seen the real thing, I must concede the ancient depictions of the Great White Tsuchinoko are surprisingly accurate, especially when you consider how seldom the creature was encountered. Nonetheless, the old scrolls and inscriptions don't convey just how squidgy it is. That isn't to say we shouldn't be thankful for all those honest chroniclers who committed this serpent's tale to parchment over the years. Indeed, it is an honor to have helped further the legend of such a fortuitous creature. Great White Tsuchinoko. Delightfully squidgy and a veritable fountain of good fortune to boot. I love the word squidgy. I'm so glad they're using it. Where's the squidger? The Great White Tsuchinoko. Initially thought to be a mere ornament, this heavy Bugyo was just as surprised as you were when this squat, snake-like creature began moving of its own accord. Revered in the Far East as a serpentine bringer of luck, it must have wriggled on board a ship bound for the shores of Lim Salamitsa. Mochi! Okay, let's look around and see what we can find. Here's the sisters. Let's go see the sights. Forget that, I'm hungry. Now, be civil. Let's see. And then I know there's a couple of people that we won't be able to see because we have not cleared Stormblood. But hey, here's the people from years past. I'm almost too scared to look at my fortune. Oh, for the love, just look at the bleeding thing already. Papa, they said there'd be prizes. I suppose we could give it a go together. This is from last year, because this was Year the Dragon, and then these two were from the year previous, I believe. And then, let's go... you have anything else to say? And I heard all about your encounter with the Great White Tsuchinoko. How auspicious. I don't suppose I can interest you in some advent cakes. They can't compete with the squidgy serpent itself, but when it comes to fortune, they're a good deal luckier than your average treat, that's for sure. I saw Rowena down there, don't worry. Hello, ma'am. Got some time before my next meeting? Figured I'd give this slithery trivia trial a shot, or there'd be a lucky little something waiting at the end of the quiz, too. Claiming something bestows good fortune. Well, that's hardly something you can prove, right? But folks have been lining up to get their hands on a prize. Which got me thinking. Clearly there's demand for lucky bits and bobs. If I get the word out that me goods magically help with money woes or something to that effect, people will happily hand over an extra gill or two. I'll be raking it in. Good for you, girl. I was expecting 4 of the Secret Stormblood characters, but only saw 2. I think the 2 that... Well, actually, no. I was expecting 1. The other one that showed up, I was like, really? Is it just because it's white? Is that the only reason why? I think it totally makes sense that the other 2 didn't show up, but, you know. How about I give you a little hint? Okay, nothing else. And I feel like I remember Otaku saying something about there being nothing by the Bismarck, but I'm going to go over there and check with my own 2 peepers, just in case. Where was that one during a certain previous year? Good question. Supplies are running low again. Alright, so that's that then. Let's go get our fortune read, shall we? And then it's off to the Smee of Clouds. Excuse me. Oh boy. Greetings, my friend. Ideal and Omi. Oh, I literally already read that. Okay. Draw as many as you like, but know you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. All right. What do we get? When will they get an outfit that isn't so conspicuous? If they got an outfit that wasn't so conspicuous, then we wouldn't know it was them. It's funny that it's conspicuous. Great fortune! Wow! For Ruja? Are you crazy? I don't know about that one, sheep. Whatever. Thou shalt experience extraordinary fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Forget not to take thy repasts, for thou shalt be blessed with encounters most suspicious. Relationships. A star-guided companion is closer than thou knowest. Prosperity. All shall be to thy desire. Throw open coffers without fear. Conflict. Take to battle with confidence. Each mighty foe shall see thee grow. Favor. Be fierce like unto the fury, and victory shall be assured thee. Well, you know what? That was pretty good, all things considered. How did you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. That's the exact opposite of what I got on my other character. So I think we can determine that my luck is in the middle, which is where it's always fucking been. Of course. Okay, back we go. It's time for side quests. We're only 40 minutes in. Blazing through it today. Also, let me just double check. I don't think there's any side quests in Ishgard right now. No. Okay, we finished all of that, thankfully. Oh, there is one thing I need to check first. I have noticed that in the Forgotten Night, where the fuck am I going? Over here. A certain Lalafell that works there is in a new outfit and has some new lines. So let's go check in with Tataru real quick. Tudia. Look at her! She looks so lovely. Hello. What do you think of my hair, Ruja? Goes well with the garb, does it not? Oh, and did I mention I made the garb myself? Because I did. Hee. She's so talented. Anyway. Yippee. Nope, Athenian Master Welch Gun. There we go. And then here's a question. Oh yeah, so there's like, you might notice that there's like 14 different exits to the Sea of Clouds for some reason. And that's because they all take you to different exits to the pillars. It's like, I genuinely don't know why they did it like this. But if you want to go to the one that's closest to here, take this one. And once again, you can only take these if you have unlocked flying. I suppose that's important to note. Alright, so up we go. Alright, so we have a number of side quests to do, and also we have this rank up. So let's start the rank up and kind of do quests as we go. Linu's lovely bones. New friends have brought fortunate news to Linu Valley's ears. Ruja, many from Okzundu come to share in Ranu Valley and Inu Vanu's wisdom. Like trees in grove, our roots become more intertwined with each passing day. Ranu shares the secrets of Gundu botany, and Inu spends long hours exchanging advice with Zundu cloudfishers. Linu swells with pride at the success of village, but shame still nags at her like single midge buzzing in ear. If she cannot perform Sundrop dance in heat of battle, then she is no more used to village than newborn hatchling. But now is not the time for self-pity. Ranu Vali's friend from Okzundu tells intriguing story around cooking fires. While delivering tribute to Vundu, Ranu's friend notices group mercilessly beating Vanu wearing Gundu colors. Another Gundu approaches the group shouting, "No more violence," but the Vundu mock his pleas and chase him from the village. Linu Vali has an old friend, Ginu Vanu, who says same thing ever since nestling days. Ruja, we must help him before he faces punishment for his words. Ruja does not fear violent Vundu youths. Please come to Vundu Okbendu with Linu Vali. With Ruja's help, we bring friend back safely to Okgundu Naki. Alright, let's do it. And we are going to all the way over there, which means we have a billion side quests in the way. Let's do it up. Hello, Ganuvali. One flew over the Vundu's nest. Ganuvali is looking at the skies with a smoldering gaze. Brazen Vundu tribe goes too far. Nestlings of Okzundu suffer under violent storms of abuse. Netherling defends nestlings of Okzundu, helps scatter Vundu tormentors to the wind. However, Netherlings must not attack Vundu directly. Like all Vanu, Vundu ride wings of Sanyua Vundu. Slay 3 and Vundu lose wings to torment Zundu nestlings from. Without Sanyua Vundu, Vundu miscreants no longer bully Zundu nestlings. Strike them down like forked lightning. Alright. That's over there. More from Hinu Valley. Returning what's ours. Hinu Valley has decided to have someone embark on a dangerous mission. Tribe of Zundu faces great distress. Hinu Valley make foolish request of Netherling, like asking her to stand on mountain during thunderstorm. Netherling steals into Ok Vundu like silent breeze, makes away with supplies. Netherlings can only carry so much. 3 baskets enough. Hinu Valley makes dangerous request of Netherling, but fate of Zundu tribe relies on success. With Ok Vundu lies a connection of supplies right for the taking. Netherling will bring back 3 for benefit of all Ok Zundu. Anu Vanu. Winds of ill omen. Anu Vanu is gesturing desperately towards the sky in supplication. Dark winds bode ill for the tribe of Zundu. Netherling must help. In the Cromlech do cursed totem poles lie. Strike down 4 of them to stave off the ill fortune they portend. In the Cromlech totem pole stand and signify dark days for Zundu. Tear them down and rid Zundu of omen they bear. Sure. Looks like we have some of the enemies over here. Yeah, there's a Vundu totem. Sure, we'll take that down. Oh god, it's wriggling at me. Oh, I've been wriggled. Oh yeah, how was everybody's New Year's celebration? I didn't really do anything. I mean, I did kind of the same thing I do every year, which is around, if I'm awake for midnight, then what I do is I watch the scene from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, wherein Josuke heals a guy in the hospital, and then who's in the hospital for like horrible like motorcycle crash wounds. He heals him fully and then beats him back down to where he was before, and then says, that felt as good as when you put on a fresh pair of underwear on New Year's Day. And I watch that and I time it so he says that right as it becomes New Year's Day. And that's what I do every year. It's not particularly funny, and it's something that only I am aware of doing, but I think it's funny, and so I do it every year that I remember to. I also have decided to not do a New Year's resolution because I don't care. Auto attack. Get him. Fuck, you're not doing enough damage. His auto attack's fine. Okay. Totem poles, done. That's done. I'm sorry to hear that, Kent. A Zundu sacrifice. Awkward situation. This Vanu is an embarrassing situation. I have extended my New Year's vacation. Woo, because I am sick. Boo. Well, that's no fun. Well, I mean, it is kind of fun, but only if, like, it's the kind of sick where, like, you just kind of have, like, a head cold and it's not, like, knocking you out, basically. Netherling, help! Tribe of Vundu means to make sacrifice soon. Giant, grant freedom before Vundu shaman returns. Poison from fiendish Vundu courses through veins, prevents all movement. Netherling, ride on fiercest gale to Anu Vanu and Ok Zundu for antidote, and return here before ceremony of sacrifice finishes. Poison is curable, but only Anu Vanu knows which antidote to use. Hurry before Vundu shaman return. Okay, well, we did have something to report to him anyway, so we might as well just go do that, I guess. Slept most of the day today. I know that feeling. Hi. Hollow winds blow over Ok Zundu no longer. Fortune of tribe shrines bite as sky after thunderstorm. This means Netherling has rids the island of cursed totem poles. Totem poles honor names of great ancestors, so they remain in Vanu Vanu memory like undying sun. To curse a totem pole and possess it with dark magic sullies memories of the tribe's heritage. That's Netherlings restore some esteem to tribe's ancestors. However, Netherling must remain vigilant for sake of tribe and all Vanu Vanu. That's nice, but there is a guy who's poisoned and he needs your help. Please help with that. Vundu tribe means to sacrifice innocent Zundu. Tribe of Vundu goes too far this time. Hurry, Netherling, take this antidote to fellow Zundu and free him from dreadful poison. Time for talk is not. There is not, Netherling. Hurry before the Zundu becomes sacrifice. I gotta say, this is, like, the first time that it's really become clear that the Vundu are, like, you know, sacrificing people, which, I mean, it makes sense that they are. Toss Netherling into Cloud Sea. There you go. I did it. How you doing? Is this it? Yeah. Paralina. A sour-smelling liquid that is supposed to cure paralysis. Here you go, bud. Netherling's courage remains as reliable as setting sun. However, poison takes time to flow through body and lingers as a scent brought by gentle breeze. For now, I hide and remain quiet, away from cruel eyes of Vundu tribesmen. Tell Anuvanu to send Sanua. Poison should run its course before Steed's arrival. Vundu can search, but they will not find. This one waits here until wings of Sanua arrive to deliver freedom. Okay, well, don't wait here, on top of the thing they were going to sacrifice you on, because that's not going to work very well. I think they're going to look for you pretty significantly there. Anyway, we'll tell him about that in a bit. I got other shit to do. Like, dude, you would not believe how much shit I have to do. Zundu Intelligencer. For your spies only. The Zundu Intelligencer has need of a sneaky adventurer. Ah, a Netherling walks among the tribe of Vundu. Zephyr winds bring her during my time of need. Zundu spies perch like hawks to gather information on Vundu tribe, information which must reach chieftain of Zundu. Netherling is trustworthy enough for such important mission. 3 spies keep keen eyes among surrounding area. Fly as Sanua between their perches and lend ear to their words, then report news to village chieftain. Spies spy upon vile Vundu as hawk's eye prey. Bring information they know to Zundu chieftain. Bones! Though average Vanu lifespans would suggest she is not a day over 30 summers, members of the Zundu claim that Vundu warrioress Onu Vali has been collecting the bones of her victims and adding them to her feathers since the dawn of time. That is a very long time, I gotta say. Well, let's here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start over here and then just kind of make our way in like a little arc downwards. Where is he? There he is. Oh, geez. Hey, man. Hello, hidden Zundu youth. Keen eyes miss not. Vundu tribe holds many prisoners. Their cry echo in the night from all directions. Chieftain must help rescue prisoners from clutches of villainous Vundu. Eyes see where prisoners lie. Eyes see not where prisoners lie. Only their cries ring out a screeching gale in the night. Okay, so they have prisoners. We don't know where they are, though. last one here. These ones. We also need to get offerings, which are just on the floor, I guess. So pick those up too. It's nice that these are all kind of more or less in the same area. You know, this is a type of side questing I actually approve of, because they're all kind of, again, centered around the same, like, arc that you'd be walking in to do them anyway. So as you do them, you pick up other ones, basically, that still have you, you know, collecting stuff and finding stuff and killing stuff in the same area. And presumably most of these will be turned in back at, Oxundu. Alright, let's find the rest of these spies. Hidden Zundu youth, hello! Spymaster must know, Vundu always on lookout for faithless Zundu tribe members. Attempt to sow seeds of discontent with grow into betrayal. Vanu of Okzundu must remain vigilant. Chieftain must not underestimate villainy of Vundu tribe. They know not of harmony. Feels like it would be really easy to spot these guys as spies because they're, like, red. Spymaster asks for report. Very well. Vanu of Vundu tribe hold Netherling prisoners, and their cries ring out like distant thunder. Bring information to Chieftain before harm befalls prisoners. News of Netherling prisoners surely rouses Chieftain to action, just as clouds of thunder swell. Okay, so now we know... We still don't know where the prisoners are, but we also know that they're Netherling prisoners. Also, here's the Aetherite that connects to Bismarck, called the Whale's Crown. Hello, Linu Valley. I'm here. Linu sees no Vundu patrolling area, but we must act quickly. Like Storm during monsoon season, they are never far away. Here, take bones of Sanyu, Arusha. Linu carves marks only her and Ginu Vanu recognize. When Ginu sees marks, he knows Linu has come to rescue him. Place bones throughout Vundu Okbendu in trail leading to hiding spot, and he follows. Ginu Vanu spend many moons under brutal rule of Vundu, and he may fear consequences of being captured, but when Linu Vali tells him of Okgundu Naki, the promise of a new home gives him courage to come with us. Ruja, place bones around Vundu Okbendu and guide Ginu Vanu back to us. Linu Vali keeps watch for any Vundu patrols. Mark is secret only Linu Vali and Ginu Vanu know. Place bones and he comes. Bleached bone. Across the face of this massive femur salvaged from the corpse of an unidentifiable creature has been carved an intricate whorling pattern that represents the everlasting bonds of friendship between Linu Vali and Ginu Vanu. That's cute. It'll never catch me. Okay, there we go. Is that a femur? That doesn't look anything like a femur. Because a femur is like a leg bone, isn't it? Am I remember that right? Maybe it's just like the end of a femur. Who knows? Go, and back we come. The bones guide Ginu Vanu to us, and now we wait. Gundu rebels, surrender or else! Haha! As ever, Linu scares easily as nestling lost in dark. When Ginu sees marks on bones, he knows his friend is come. That was kind of a mean thing to do. Ginu, to meet again brings Linu great joy. He looks as healthy as crops after nourishing spring rain. Linu flees along with other Gundu, and this Netherling rescues us from capture. Thanks to her help, this tribe receives gift from Zundu, a new island to call home. Hi. Ginu Vanu, return with us to Ok Naki and share knowledge of Gundu carpentry to make Modest Village grand. Do not fear, Rujas guides us safely back. If Ginu says no, he is more foolish than Vanu who plants seeds during drought. No matter how Modest Village is, it is surely preferable to suffering longer under Vundu abuse. Uh-oh. A Vundu patrol, quickly! Hide before they pluck our feathers and throw us in sky cages. Wait! Linu practiced Sundrop dance day and night, and now as time comes to prove herself. But the Vundu look fierce, and Linu cannot help to strike fear into their hearts without inspiration. Ruja, show Linu the dance of your tribe. Rouse Linu's strength with your mighty dance, and she will send the Vundu fleeing quickly. Okay, first let me go look at these guys really quick, just out of curiosity. Something is amiss. I could just kill these guys, you know? Like, it'd be fine. No more violence. We must run or face wrath of Vundu scouts. Okay, no more violence. Fine. Rouse Linu's warrior spirit with your dance, Ruja. There is not much time. Well, here we go. Look at me spin. Look at me do my fun spin move. Linu fears the warrior spirit within her, coursing through her entire body. Now, Ruja, witness the awesome power of Linu Vali's dance. Okay, but I will be there to kill them if need be. Okay, she's getting there. She's doing it. Oh my god. Haha, they run like cowardly Korrigans. Ruja's dance reawakened Linu Vali's ferocity and brings forth true bite of her Sundrop dance. Well done. Come, let us return to Okzundu and speak with Sonu Vanu before patrol returns. All right. Actually, shockingly, a win. Good job, Linu. All right, let's turn in all these quests as well. Sonu, hello. Ah, Netherling brings news from spies. Ah, as storm clouds give way to sunlight, our path becomes clear. Although time is short, rash action will create inescapable storm of consequences for Okzundu. Netherling, speak not of the words you hear today until the time to act arrives. Oh, actually, we gotta talk to him again for the fucking carpentry thing. I'm sure that his bodyguard's gonna fucking complain again. Chief Sonu, today Linu Vali brings before you Ginu Vanu, greatest builder of the Gundu tribe, and a dear friend. Ah, many Vanu tell stories of great Gundu architecture, and today a renowned builder stands before us. Sanu has much interest in hearing Ginu Vanu's wisdom. Sanu apologizes for his interruption. Forgive me, Chief Sonu. Ah, there's no need for apologies. Like the most precious of crystals, Gundu culture possesses many facets. All Zundu have much to look forward to as our tribes grow closer. Oh, he was actually nice. That's good. Many Vanu admire the techniques of Gundu crafters. With time, Gundu-naki may become a village to rival the greatest in Vanu history. The traditions and techniques of the Gundu craftsmen are of great interest to Sanu. He looks forward to discussing much with them in the future. All it took was a cool carpenter, and he immediately turned around. He's like, yeah, you guys can waste as many resources as you want. Fuck it, I don't care. Thank the blessing of the heavens that our tribesman is safe. Anu Vanu sends swiftest Sanua on Zephyr winds to the Cromlech. Once again, Netherling, Okzundu is in your debt. Alright, we might get away with turning all of these quests in without actually getting another pop. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oops. Excuse me. Netherling brings supplies on Zephyr winds. Is weight of 3 too much to bear? Zundu offering. Tribute paid by the Zundu tribe to the Vundu tribe. Netherling carries salvation to tribe of Zundu. Tribe forever in Netherling's debt. For many moons, Zundu tribe give offerings to Vundu and guarantees safety of tribe from violent storm of aggression. But tribe of Vundu fickle like summer breeze, attack innocent Zundu tribe as mood dictates. Since offering mean little to Vundu, Hinuvali decide to take back offerings. With Netherling's help, stores of Okzundu are restored, just as bountiful harvest after lush rains. Nice. Oh, one more quest and we're 58. Level 58. More like level 58. What do I get at level 58? Embolden! I can embolden things. Netherling rains wrath upon Sanua, throws Vundu into chaos. The nestlings of Zundu thank you. Vundu wrath stays calm for some time. Give nestlings much-needed respite. May Zephyr winds guide Netherling among tribe. Excellent. Embolden! All right, let's have a chat with everybody. See what's going on. That is the same. Ginu, how do you feel? Birch tree or maple? Or maybe cedar. Ginu Vanu will build a great many huts for Okundunaki, but choosing proper wood is very important. I mean, do you have access to all of those types of trees here? I feel like you probably don't. That's the same. That's the same. Well, you know, we'll talk. I think everybody's probably just the same. We'll double check in with them afterwards. Okundunaki is alive with the sound of celebration, and Linu Vali finally dances. Like sky on a clear summer day, she is free from worry. Occasion calls for hearty feast. Linu Vali eats until stomach can hold no more, and then practices dance until sun itself smiles in approval. Alas, Okundunaki still lacks a leader, a strong chief. Brother is yet trapped in sky cage, hanging somewhere in vast cloud sea. Although brother's whereabouts remain a mystery, Linu Vali swears to find him one day, Ruja. When that day comes, the Gundu may call upon your aid once more. Kinuvanu has started construction on the chief's roost. Rank up! Now we're friendly. Hooray. Let me just double check, make sure. Okay, that's all the same. That is the same. That's the same. Foundation of first hut is complete, but this one must be special. Dinu Vanu is making home for Linu Vanu. Must be grand, like majestic Sanua flying over rainbow. A hut worthy of new chief. And presumably the fisher guy and this lady's are the same as well. Yes, okay. We'll double check just to be sure, and then I will go take a piss, because I gotta piss, so I'll be right back. Just a moment, folks. Alright, done. And now it's time to move on. We're off to the Forelands for the quests there. And as usual, I will be turning in all of these tribe quests off stream. And let me tell you, by the way, folks, there are a couple of quests in my list of all of the possible society quests that can pop up that simply, that have been available from, like, the very start that just will not fucking appear. It's infuriating. Like, with the Moogle quests, for example, I have had the same 3 quests for the Moogles for, I think, the last, like, 3 or 4 days in a row. I just don't get it, man. And I have to get pictures of them, because I gotta make videos, you know? I will say as well, I'm actually really kind of looking forward to recording the Tribe Quest videos again, because one thing that I would like to do more of in general is I would like to make more edited video content, but like I haven't had the material to do it necessarily. Like, one thing I could do, I guess, is I could do like stream highlights, I suppose. But I don't know how interesting that would be to watch. You know? It might honestly be easier to do like monthly clip roundups or something like that instead. But I truly don't know. But I would like to find more things to do edited stuff for. Because Lord knows we're not fucking recording any TKOPG stuff anytime soon. I've still got to edit videos for that, but like, we're not... my roommate is the person, the arbiter of who decides when we record, and he just haven't been doing it, which is really frustrating, because I really wanted to do more of that, but I don't know, I guess that's on hold for now, unfortunately. Oh well. Okay. Smarter than the average beast. Marsachamp is stewing in his chair. Oh, the blasted... 7 hells! Some beast is making off with my hard-earned chocobos before I can gather them from the traps. Counts of me men say it's one of the biggest bears they've ever laid eyes on. I have a plan to lure out the greedy bugger, but I need someone reliable to take it down for me. And there ain't many more reliable than you. Take this here chocobo meat and place it where my men reported the beast's last sight, and then lie and wait till it shows itself. I'm sure you'll make quick work of it from there. Go to the bear's last known location to use the chocobo meat to lure it up. Make sure it troubles me no longer. And then we've got another one over here. Oh, excuse me. Heavensward. Getting a leg trap up. Heavensward is eager for someone to help him shirk his duties. Oh, hey, these are for dyeing your chocobos, I think, right? Give me a sec. Okay. Got it, okay. There they are. It's part 2 of the Chocobo Hunter chain. Yeah, I figured as much. Heavensward is eager for someone to help him shirk his duties. That's the adventure I've been hearing about. Thank the 12. Might you could help me out with a little problem I've got. You see, there are beasts that are stalking our quarry like we like to affectionately call chocobo leg traps. Some from my group have already been dispatched to the southeast to rid the area of them, and I've been tasked with killing the ones near the southeastern camp. But I've got to thinking, and that kind of work doesn't seem like something a chocobo hunter should be doing, right? I don't mind following orders, but I didn't come here to get rid of pests. But you, on the other hand, well, killing things is an adventure's specialty, ain't it? Go and get rid of the few leg traps for me, and might be that I'll make it worth your while. I knew you wouldn't say no to a fair bit of coin. Just go southeast of here and make sure your greaves are in good shape. Leg traps I'm assigned to slay are southeast of here. Take care of them, and you'll be well rewarded. I actually have been meaning to dye my chocobo. I would like to make him a specific color, but I had not had the items to do so, so this will be helpful for that, methinks. You know, I don't technically have to be Red Mage for this, I know, but unfortunately Red Mage is just so fun to play. Not unfortunately, it is just a sick-ass class. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, but apparently that's not the end of this quest, it seems. Hello. Ah, adventure. I trust the leg traps were no match for the likes of you. Thank heavens I didn't have to take care of that dreadful business. Well, my chief will want to hear that the deed's been done. Oh, your reward? You'll receive it after I return. Worry not, I'm a hunter of my word. Wonder if I'll get a promotion! Promotion! He's gonna get fucking chewed the hell out, isn't he? Talk to Obentia. Ah, adventure. After I give my report, you'll have your coin. Don't worry. Chief, I've taken care of the chocobo leg traps at your behest. Although they put up a fierce fight, they were no match for my bow. Oh, it's you, adventure. I said I'd reward you. Just wait while I give my report. What in the bloody hells did you just say about a reward? No, I said, I hope I don't bore you. Not anything about a reward. Spending all the time amongst the chocobo cries may have made you a bit deaf, stupid old man. Ah, any road, you took care of that job a mite quicker than I expected. Good thing, though. Here's your next assignments. This isn't hunting. What are we doing out here if we aren't going after a single chocobo? You got time to whinge, you got time to do these jobs. There's 3 jobs here need doing, and since you finished off those leg traps so quick, I don't reckon these will prove too difficult. I understood. I was sure Hervor would take longer to kill the beast than that. Do you reckon he had a helping hand? No, I don't think that's probably not very likely. I think it's probably fine. Okay, man, give me the money. This is a bloody farce. More boring jobs to do, and you haven't even caught a single chocobo. Oh, right, your reward. I suppose you deserve it. Hope you enjoyed yourself more than I'm like to with these meddlesome tasks. Now, what's on the list, this list the chief gave me? I'm going to take 15 Mamook pears, but let me read all these first. Zelphatal apple, a bitter fruit found growing in the Ixali homelands. While typically avoided by the Ixal themselves, it is a favorite amongst chocobos and is known to deepen their red hues of their feathers. Doman plum, a hard, bitter fruit found in the forests of the far eastern Doma. It's a favorite amongst chocobos and is known to lighten the red hues of their feathers. A bitter fruit, Mamook pear, a bitter fruit found growing in the arid soils of Mamook. While typically avoided by the Mamalajah themselves, it is a favorite amongst chocobos and is known to deepen the green hues of their feathers. I'll take those. And we've got 3 quests to do. Garbage duty. Magic stable brooms. Wax entrusts the sweeping of a chocobo dung to a coinless pleb with a sick wife and 2 starving children. You could toss a bewitched broom into your personal stables and be done. Union busting. Hervor doesn't dare get his hands dirty with this next job. There's still work to be done. Well, what's next? Inconsiderate hunters are littering the area in the northeastern camp with their trash. Pick it up. Trash duty? That's not what I came to this camp for. I'm a hunter, not some simple scullion. Well, once again, you look like you aren't doing anything. How'd you like to help beautify the forest? Thank the gods. I just watched my hunter's garb. Well, the notice says the trash is in the northeast camp. Ask Aimbert what he knows of this crisis. Pest control. Hervois is loath to start his new assignment. I suppose I should at least look at the chief's requests. Which job should I do? Some unseemly beasts have been sighted near the camp to the east. Slay them before any chocobos or chocobo hunters come to harm. Gods damn it, he needs to make me slaughter more mindless brutes? How are we supposed to make a living if we're not out hunting? Say, this type of job might befit a certain adventurer I know. How does a jaunt into the forest for some monster-killing sound? Of course, more gil awaits you upon completion. Sure. Splendid, as you already know, a hunter's camp lies to the east of here. Ask Gwynneret for any information about the beasts terrorizing the chocobos. And a step in the right direction. Hervois is looking at his list of tasks in disgust. Let's see here. What other mundane tasks did Obentia have in mind? Some unscrupulous hunters have set up iron leg traps near the camp to the north. Get rid of them before any chocobo fall victim to the traps. He expects a hunter to be doing a job like this, especially when there are so many adventurers around. I am the only one here. Wait a minute, you're the most famous adventurer in Tailfeather. This shouldn't be too difficult a task for you, and there's still some coin left for a reward. How about lending your aid again? Marvelous. Well, as the note said, there's a camp north of here. Might be some hunters around there could offer you some advice about those traps. Garbage duty. Camp is to the northeast. Asked Aimbert if he knows anything about the trash. Camp is to the east of here. Ask Gwynneret what he knows of these alleged beasts. It seems the traps were set up near the northern camp. Other hunters should probably know more. Ask them if they know anything. Actually, sorry, what's your small talk? Oh, never mind, you don't have small talk. Let's go see Obentia as well, if he's still there. Where was his ass? I don't fucking remember where he was. He was over here, right? Yeah, he's gone. That's fine. I didn't even care anyway. Hello, Gwynneret. You're not here looking for those maddening beasts, too. I never seen a thing like them in these woods. Seems they're lurking around to the north of here. I had a mind to take care of them myself, but Obentia was awful insistent that I stay put. Said he'd be sending someone over to do it. I reckon that's you? Well, as long as it gets done one way or the other, I suppose I have no right to complain. Ain't never seen the likes of those beasts in the forest before. Head north if you're planning on looking for them. Sure. You know what? Let's do this on Samurai, actually. This is more suited for melee combat. And also, I really enjoy playing Samurai as well. It turns out, all the classes put in Stormblood, really fun. Based and cool and stuff. Shing! Oh god. A scorpion! Okay, that's that done. Let me see if Gwynneret has anything else to say, out of curiosity. Now that we've actually killed those fuckers. Where'd he go? There he is. Hello! Nope, that's the same. Okay, so it just goes back to baselines then. That's fine with me. Hello, Aimbert. Want to know about the garbage? Well, with all the hunters coming through, it's bound to get dirty around here. I was planning on cleaning up just the other day, but Obentia stopped me. Said to keep it there till he sent someone along. Of course, most of the garbage comes from those bloody outlaws. All they care about is catching chocobos. Beauty and nature and all that be damned. Been seeing the leftovers of their hunts strewn about more often lately. Say, if you see a hunter what ain't looks like he's from Tailfeather, give him a shout and make sure they ain't breaking any rules. And if they draw their blades before they open their mouths, well, you know what to do. What's that? Ah, yeah, the garbage. Well, you might as well pick that up while you're at it. Best of luck to your adventure. Don't go attacking anybody you think might be an outlaw. All you gotta do is make sure they ain't breaking the rules. Of course, if they draw their blades, that's a whole other story. Oh, God. You know, I'm just fucking reminded of something. Have any of you guys done the Stormblood Society quests? You know the one for, like, the snakes where you have to, like, talk with people to figure out if they're, like, fugitives or whatever? And how there's, like, 17 different possible outcomes that they can say when you talk to them? That's gonna be a fucking bitch and a half to get screenshots of. You're that adventurer from Tailfeather. We're done following their rules. We hunt how we like. Come on, boys. Looks like we got a new bait for our traps. Okay. I don't think I would work as chocobo bait. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Okay, anything else? Hi. Stop! We surrender! You won't be seeing us around this forest no more. Just let us... What? You mean you gotta say we gotta pick up our garbage? Yes, ma'am, we got right on it. Apologies for the, mess. Garbage will be a problem no more. You can count on that. Wouldn't it be nice if that was the solution to all of the garbage problems? In the world. Sorry, I was just struck by a curiosity, and it's that I don't actually know where you get the chocobo feed that changes color other than these quests. You're looking for iron leg traps? As a matter of fact, I was just about to get rid of them myself, but Obentia comes around saying something about how he sent his apprentice to do it. I take that that's you. Seemed bloody insistent on keeping me from doing my job. It would have been gone days ago if not for him butting his nose in me business. Gardening? Oh, from like seeds and stuff? Okay, that makes sense. But I've had enough of waiting. If you want to get rid of the traps, then you're welcome to. See, without their legs, Chocobo's not much use to anyone, which is why the traps are that sort of forbidden amongst the hunters of Tailfeather. Most like the traps were set up by some rogue group of hunters. Ain't no use trying to impose our rules or regulations on those sorts. Any road, I seen 3 traps up around the area. Mind you, I've no doubt the bastards are what set the traps could be skulking nearby, so make sure to bring a weapon. Seen 3 iron leg traps set up around the area. Keep your guard up. Those degenerate hunters are bound to be close. Ain't bound to be far away. Damn you, sentence structure that I think is going to happen but isn't. Fav lemons are an arm and a leg. Seeds are no less. Huh. Interesting. Well, thankfully, the color that I was thinking about for my chocobo does not use Thavnarian lemons, so we're good. Oh, hey, buddy. Get your hands off our traps. Oh, hey, it's a Mikote. It looks like one of the poachers from Gridania, actually. Makes sense, I suppose. Gridania is the closest to here, and it is, you know, they're poaching, technically, so. And then we got one more around here. Where is it? There it is. I'm not jumping. Cool. Leg trap's done. And let's go catch that bear as well. Mistaken, it's Thavnarian onions, which are the big money. I don't know about lemons, okay. Yeah, I think Han lemons are... Because Han lemons is one of the things that is a thing from this, but... Chocobo thigh. If not for its size, this slice of pink meat would appear no different than a common rooster's thigh. You wonder if it might have a similar flavor. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, it's time for the classic. Right-click to place thing, and then right-click on a different place to wait. Hello, bear. Giant gold bear. Sure is, man. Oh, man, I don't think this is... survived a... Yeah, I'm not gonna get my last Meikyo Shisui off. Sag. Alright, back to the camp. And then I assume there's gonna be another fucking thing with Hevlo, or whatever the fuck his name is, because he's not learning his lesson, which is what these are clearly meant to do. But hey, you know what? He's paying me, so I don't care. And that's all that matters, folks, is that you're getting paid. Hey, bud. Garbage duty. Oh, adventurer, how fares the garbage collection? Got him to do it. Huh, so it really was garbage Obentia meant for me to pick up. I thought that maybe that was code for the bait used to lure chocobos. What's the chief thinking pushing all these useless jobs onto me? I'm here to learn hunting, not to be some bloody errand boy. And he wrote, I'm sure the forest's a mite more beautiful thanks to our efforts. We make a good team. Sure. Pest control. Ah, you're back quicker than I expected. Now tell me about your exciting hunt. Fought some dudes. Dire mites, you say? Thank heavens for you, adventurer, as I have a terrible phobia of anything with more than 4 legs. But if what Garanet said was true, why would the chief put such dangerous work on my shoulders? I could have been injured or worse. I suppose it's not best not to dwell on such matters for now. Once again, you've proven you're excellent at killing. Your reward is well deserved. Val fruit, a bitter berry found growing on the distant islands of Val. It is a favorite amongst chocobos and it is known to lighten the green hues of their feathers. Ogomoro berries, a bitter fruit found growing on the volcanic soil of Ogomoro. While typically avoided by the kobolds, it is a favorite amongst chocobos and is known to deepen the blue hues of their feathers. Cialdales pineapple, a bitter fruit found glowing on the Cialdales, a remote archipelago in the Rotano Sea. It is a favorite amongst chocobos and is known to lighten the blue hues of their feathers. We want the berries. And finally... so you're done with those troublesome traps. I never doubted you for a second. Yeah, there were some poachers there, too. What? A renegade hunter attacks you? To think that Obentia wanted me to do such hazardous work, I could have been... What would he do? What would this whole camp do if my beautiful face were to suffer injury? My thanks for sparing us all such a terrible fate, adventurer. And a Han lemon, a foul, bitter fruit found growing on the near eastern island of Thavnair. While typically avoided by the residents of Razat Han, it is a favorite amongst chocobos and is known to restore feathers to their original hue. A hunter's true nature. And hey, there's a Thavnairian onion. Hervero has a bone to pick with Obentia. Well, it looks like I've finally completed all the tasks on this list. What in the 7 hells was the point of it all? To think I ever respected Obentia. His mind is on the menial and routine, not hunting. I'll no longer be his bloody lackey. He's about to get a piece of my mind. I think what's about to happen is this guy's about to get a piece of fired from being a hunter in Tailfeather. Hey, Marsuchamp, I killed a bear. I take it the beast won't be terrorizing my chocobos anymore. My thanks, friend. I'm in your debt for all the help you've given me. And I got a stuffed chocobo. This stuffed baby chocobo is so lifelike you can almost hear it cry queh. Cool. Oh, also, I forgot, now that we've made it to Idleshire, we can actually continue the VAF rank up as well, but I'm not doing that today because I don't have the quests. I don't have enough quests to do the additional ones that I would get for ranking up, so I won't do that today. I ain't doing his dirty work any longer. If he wants to keep me on, he's got to treat me like a hunter. Those gods damned. Chief, I finished your bloody errands, and I've got something to say. I ain't got time to listen to your prattling. A band of outlaws has been sighted just northwest of here. Now's our chance to be rid of them before they vanish into the woods. Outlaws? You need to go after them? But I've not spoken... Gods damn it, there he goes, storming off without listening to a word I have to say. Well, I'll not be so ignored so easily. Come, adventurer, and be on your guard. There's outlaws about. I mean, it's true, yeah. What a diva. Really? Not even the good kind that ejects from its mech when you run out of HP. Oh, yeah, he looks like he's getting fucked up. Awesome. Die, tail-feather scum! Damn, that's kind of harsh, actually. Cool hat on that guy, though. Well, actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's not as cool as I thought it was. I thought it was like a Robin Hood style cap, but it's just kind of like a hat with horns and stuff. Not as cool, unfortunately. Hey, bud. You look like you're not doing too well. Adventure, you have my thanks. I saw these bandits steal upon me, but I've never been in a fight before. You see, I'm a hunter. Well, we shouldn't have gotten far to go from here. Follow me and keep your weapon at the ready. Huh. Bloody bastards! Where'd they make off to? Ah, you're here. Goddamn cowards ran off before we could give them a proper punishment. Chief, I've never seen you so limited. What makes these hunters different from us for you to despise them so? It seems they've been doing much more hunting than we have lately. Are you daft, boy? These outlaws hunt like they like, spit on our rules. Rules are there for a reason. What do you reckon will happen if we let them keep hunting without consequence? Do you think chocobos just appear out of thin air? The chocobo they'll go extinct by the 12, then what'll we hunt? What a surprise, you figured it out all on your own. We lot are chocobo hunters, and we can't very well hunt something that's not there, can we? Now, hunting's not just about taking. What you want is selling it and taking what you want and selling it for gil. The forest's got a natural balance, one that us hunters have got to maintain, even if it means doing the jobs that'll get the pretty coat dirty. If you can get that through your head, then you'll know. If you can't get that through your head, then you're no better than the outlaws. So that's why, Chief, I had no idea. It all makes sense now. So all those errands were meant to make me understand. If I had but known, I wouldn't have asked this adventurer to help me with everything. What? You mean to say you didn't actually do any of your work? I mean, she did. I mean, I did. But I'm still get paid, right? Not the face! Oh, good, more. To think that the chief actually cared so much about the forest. I've been a fool. Smells like team spirit. Hervois is awaiting his punishment for neglecting his duties. Gods damn it, Hervois. You can't even do your own work. What am I going to do with... Huh? What's that? Sounded like a scream. Came from the northeast. It better not be the bloody outlaws again. Chief, adventurer, we have to follow him. With me. Oh, damn. That's really close by, actually. Hello? Oh, hey, it's the whole gang! It's just a flesh wound. Hud, what happened? What the hell's happened? That's Hud! Sure is. Ruja, it's you! Hud is hurt, please help him. I'll be fine, Kianta, it's nothing. Bastard, Baracoin loosed an arrow at Kianta. Heartbeat later and she would've... Ugh. Hud, I hope you get back to Tailfeather. That wound's need looking at. Looks like there might be some trouble ahead. Adventurer, come on. Let's meet with the others at Tailfeather. This is the kind of quest that I've kind of been waiting for. Whenever you get these quests that have like a border like this in expansions going forwards, usually there are kind of two across the two halves of each zone. Eventually they'll kind of meet up together and do like a joint quest, which I always enjoy. But I haven't really seen any of them up until now, which is weird. Is Kianta here? I need her help. I've heard about Baracoin's misdeeds. Why would he dare to show his face near Tailfeather again? I've heard about the mess. Huddy's resting at the moment, and he should recover afore long, but it looks like we've got another problem on our hands. I thought we'd seen the last of Baracoin. Lupord and Kianta have been telling me about this Baracoin, so he's the bastard who got exiled from Tailfeather a while back. Gods know why he's come back now. I knew just letting him walk away was a bad decision. The blame is mine. Kianta? Oh, is that Gissel? How have the stables been treating... What's wrong? You look like a Bandersnatch just ate your hatchling. Well, that's not too far from the truth. I came to Tailfeather to show you how much my chocobo had grown, but Not far from here, a man in all black accosted me. He took my chocobo and he said he'd roast it whole. Before he left, he said he had a message for you, Kianta, and Lupard. He said he'd be waiting at the northwest camp and that he'd get his revenge. Baracoin, it's him. I'll string him up myself. Gissel will get your chocobo back. Ooh, wait, you're just walking into his trap. Curses, we have to help her. Bleeding idiots, they've got heart, but it's like to get him killed. Lupard, stay with Gissel. I ain't letting no greenhorns die on my watch. Bloody hells, looks like I got no choice but to leave this to Obentia. Just the three of them, though. Ruja, they're gonna need your help. Go after them and make sure they don't come to harm. My chocobo. Catch up with them before they fall into Baracoin's trap. I am sorry that these voices are starting to blend together, but I can't really be asked to do different ones, so... Baracoin, where the hell are you? Chief, can you move? We walked right into that bastard's trap. He was waiting for us, and his arrow got me right in the dick. God damn it, they're still here. Herva, Kianta, leave here. Ruja, protect Obentia. We're going after Baracoin. Oh, brother. Finish him off. Kill him dead. Maybe don't come at the person with a samurai sword just with bows and arrows, is my recommendation. Those two are too green to be dealing with the likes of Baracoin. They should have gone back to Tailfeather. Follow them and make sure they don't get themselves killed. Make sure that they don't get killed. They probably won't. Probably. I'm not 100% sure. Oh wow, they got him. We did it, Ruja. We got the bastard. Seeing as we ain't murderers, I say what we hear what he has to say for himself. Cut the goddamn ropes. I won't be bested by a couple of meddling kids. Where's Gissel's chocobo? Ha! You mean that plump meaty hatchling? It's as good. I'm as good as my word. I roasted it up with a side of popatoes. You disapprove, do you? Well, you have no right. In case you've forgotten, you're chocobo hunters. Like me, you prey on the dumb birds. To us, chocobos are nothing but a means to survive. Don't even think to deny it. Admit it, you didn't drive me out of Tailfeather because you cared about them birds. You just couldn't bear the thought of a hunter making more coin than you. Gissel, your hatchling won't have died in vain. What the hells are you? I was right, you're no better than me. That's where you're wrong, Baracoin. To you, this chocobo is nothing but prey to be consumed. But hunters must be thankful to their quarry, for it is only by their sacrifices that we're able to live. Each and every one of these sacrifices demands respect. We hunt not for sport, much less to inflict pain on others. That's what separates us from the likes of you. You kill without scruple, without respect, and without conscience. You're nothing but a blight on this delicate landscape and threaten to destroy its balance. Chief always says to respect the animals we hunt because they provide us our livelihood. Do you not see this? Gissel, he needs to know what happened to his pet. I'll go and tell him. And I'll take this scum back to camp. That leaves one last thing, Ruja. Go tell Lupard what happened here while we finish our duties. Alright. I'm kind of shocked that they actually managed to catch him by themselves. And I do think it's funny that Kianta's just like, there's only one way to honor this chocobo's memory. Eat it. Which, I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. Thank you for helping Kianta. Hervois got more pluck than I gave him credit for. Well, looks like this sorted episode's behind us thanks to the three of you. Yeah, Chocobo's dead though, sadly. What's gonna happen to Baracoin, you ask? Let's just say he probably won't be able to bend the bow no more. Not that it's gonna bring Gissel's hatchling back. Why, I ain't never seen a man wither so fast when he heard the news. But eventually he pulled himself together and returned home, more determined than ever to take care of his other birds. Good intent don't keep a man fed. Us hunters know that better than most. Aye, it's a truth best learnt sooner than later. So long as them two young'uns keep what happened today close to their hearts, they'll go on to make fine hunters. Well, it's about time we set off into the forest once more. Adventurer, you have my thanks for looking after my fool of a partner. Let's hope he remembers everything you learned while he was with you. I've spent enough time nursing my wounds, and the hunt awaits me in Chianta. Can't keep my eyes off her for too long. Who knows what she'll get up to. Well, Rouge, it looks like those two hunting duos got bright futures ahead of them thanks to your help. You'll always be welcome in this camp. And that means it's probably we're done with this quest line. That's right, it ain't the pretty things that keep us fed. It takes most hunters a good long while to get cozy with that fact. Let's take a quick look around and see if any of our little hunter friends are now NPCs around. I don't think they are, but you never know. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. Oh well, off to the VAF camp. Got a quest there and a quest in here, and then we're off to the Churning Mists. And then we're actually done after that, because I'm not doing the side quests in Ildishire yet. We're going to do that alongside the MSQ instead, which I might regret doing, but we'll see. Actually, is it one quest or is it more than one? I don't know. Fleetfoot. In or out? In or out? The best defense. The Vath Fleetfoot is looking at you expectantly. We bear dire news. We have been informed that the Nath plan to launch a devastating attack on Lost Vath. They are currently mobilizing their forces. We cannot withstand a direct assault. Generous Hunter, we must ask you to perform a preemptive strike upon the Nath. Please slay 4 of them, weaken their forces, and bring a stop to their attack before it can begin. Please slay 4 Nath. We would not be able to survive a direct assault from the Nath Hive. Sure. I can do that. Seems easy enough. Just kill 4 Nath. Just any of them. Just any Gnath. Sure. I think for this I am actually going to switch to Summoner. Just because, let me kill things a little easier. We are actually very rapidly nearing the time where we're going to start doing class quests, which is bizarre to think about. Which also means we're very, very quickly nearing the time when I need to actually fucking craft all of the shit that I have items for in my inventory. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, did I read the Thavnarian Onion? I don't think I did. A pungent, tear-inducing vegetable that thrives in the alkali sands near eastern Thavnare. It is a favorite among chocobos, but does not say what it does for their color. So perhaps it just tastes good. Cool, nice and easy. Back we get. I'm actually very happy that this is resets Chocobo SP, so people use it to boost their Chocobo's level. Oh, okay. Hi. That went just as well as we could have hoped. Your preemptive assault has put them on the defensive. We thank you. The Nath all hear each other's thoughts. While we who live here, the Vath, do not. That is not to say that we never hear the thoughts of others. The link to the One Mind is not severed completely. Some of us, sometimes, can descry the thoughts of the One Mind. We suspect they are unaware that we are occasionally privy to their plans. Huh, interesting. And that is the only quest here. Cool, and now there's one quest in Zenith. Awesome. Man, am I actually going to get out of a side quest episode without having it go 3 hours long? That's crazy. When I was at work today and I was like thinking about like, oh man, like I'm like listing off all of the things that I have to do, like for this stream, like all of the quests and stuff that I have to do. I'm like, man, this might take a long time, but I'm very happy to see that it does not appear to be taking that long. In fact, it's taking a very reasonable amount of time. Oh, hi, Vidofnir. How are you? So, thou didst choose the path of conflict. Such a road ought to have led to thy destruction, yet thou hast silenced the incarnation of vengeance itself. Yep, I did. Sorry about that, by the way. I know that you guys didn't particularly vibe with Nidhogg, but, I mean, he's still related to you, so, yeah. Gulenkambi, hello! From the jaws of hunger. Gulenkambi utters a growl, but not from her mouth. My stomach rolls, it longs for sustenance. I must feed to maintain my strength and guard these eggs. Only the most succulent of meats can satisfy my cravings. I must have the Bandersnatch bring me 3 chunks of their flesh from the cave near the Iron Feast. Too long has it been since I feasted on Bandersnatch. No less than 3 chunks of their flesh will fill my belly. Sure. I don't know why specifically you want from over there. I guess those Bandersnatch are just higher level, maybe. And that makes them more delicious. They're golden! Oh, that'll do it. Golden legendary, or whatever. Oh yeah, they are allegedly golden, even though they don't actually look any different than normal Bandersnatch. Snatch eye. What is the plural of Bandersnatch? Is it just yeah, I guess just Bandersnatches. That doesn't sound right. But many things that I think don't sound right are right. Oop, didn't mean to do that one. There's also a blue Dursnatch over there. Which reminds me, once we unlock elite hunts, we're gonna have to go back to like every single like sanctuary village area and read what all those people have to say about the hunt targets in the area, because we have yet to do that, because we haven't unlocked the big hunts yet. I think previously we were able to just like talk to them and learn about the hunt targets, but could not do that this time. Combi. Hi. That savor. Give it to me. I must have it. Bandersnatch meat. A mimsy slice of slippery meat snicker snacked from a galumphing bandersnatcher's rump. Don't say it like that, please. Ah, there is no flesh better than that of a bandersnatch. Thank you. The solitude of this tower can prove vexing, but a sated stomach makes my duties more bearable. We get cockatrice meatballs, ground lean cockatrice meat, hand-rolled into bite-sized balls. Balls. And fried in oil. Roast canard, a canard breast roasted to perfection, drowned in a sweet and sour sauce made from 2 kinds of oranges. Effed steak, I'm pretty sure I've read that. And jerked beef, a thick strip of lean buffalo meat dried in the sun. Give me, that sounds good. Roast canard. Alright, churning mists. And then we're done. Well, you guys are done watching me. I still have stuff to do. I got quests that I have to turn in and shit. I also have to consider if I want to actually use any of these to start dyeing my chocobo, because I think I need at least one more type of item to get the color that I want. You there, take me up. We're doing this the, you know, the more frugal way, you might say. Thinking about making a red chocobo for Dalen, but I'm not really, I mean, the process seems like it takes a while, but, you know, maybe worth it. The tools make the Moogle. Master Mogson is tugging at his palm in frustration. I can't believe them, Kupo, of all the times for trickery. Why, if they were here, I would give them a piece of my... Oh, Ruja! Once again, fate is working against us. Sometimes it seems as though we can't lift a single brick without something going wrong. Let's all put our palms together, and hopefully we can find a solution. I've heard you have plenty of experience with matters of this sort. Perhaps you can lend us your expertise in searching for lost things, Kupo.
Just when I had forgotten how entertaining the Moogle's antics can be, this happens. You see, we're expecting a shipment of supplies from the Temple Knights, but their delivery is long overdue. Mogson here suspects foul play.
That's right, Kupo. With the Mogmenders busy at Bar Less, I asked the Moogles at Asa to help transport the supplies. Unfortunately, I fear they may have hid them, or worse. Our only choice is to find the Moogles in charge and question them ourselves.
Give them a good talking to, Mogson. As the leader of the Mogmenders, you must make it clear that you will not tolerate such trickery. I have faith that the supplies will be here at Bar Less before long.
Of course, Terracin. I'll give them a scolding they won't soon forget. Perhaps I'll even make them carry the supplies themselves.
Ah, look at him, off to rebuke an irresponsible Moogle as a father would a disobedient child. However, as we are expecting a good many crates, another pair of young strapping legs to carry them would not hurt. Go and assist him, should he require it.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Mogson will certainly be grateful for your company when he sees the size of the crates. Besides, it would bring me comfort to know that you were by his side.
You say so. Reminds me, I wonder where the hunt person is for Sea of Clouds, or Churning Mists, rather. You must be that adventurer who's helping the Mogmenders. I'm terribly sorry for hiding the supplies, Kupo. I couldn't help myself. It's like there's some other Moogle living inside my palm, and he made me hide them up there, and over there, and down there. Does that mean Moogle's brains are in their palms? That would explain a lot. Ruja, what are you doing here? Did Terracin send you to accompany me again?
Yes.
You really must learn to let me handle my own affairs, Kupo. Look here, I gave this Moogle such a verbal thrashing that he's agreed to show me where he hid the supplies, and he's even forsaken trickery for good. Completely and utterly contrite he is. Alas, I'd rather not spend my time reprimanding others. There's still so much to be done at Bar Les. But lately I felt that no matter how many hours we labor for, we never get any closer to completion. But worry not, Ruja. I've no intention of giving up, Kupo. One blow at a time, we'll chiz away at Bar Les until the glory of its past is restored. For now, I suppose I should see the unenviable task of collecting the rest of the supplies. Ruja, I know how much more important matters demand your attention, but could you deliver this crate to Bar Les? With any luck, we'll see each other again shortly. Sure. Now show me where you hid them. Quickly, there's no time to waste, Kupo. Okay, one sec. I will be right back. I need to piss again. Damn you, drinking water. Okay. The final piss is complete. There we go.
You returned, and sooner than I expected. Is Mogson not with you?
Crate of supplies. A crate of supplies sent by the Temple Knights, intended for delivery to Bar Les.
Aye, these are certainly the supplies we ordered. How kind of Mogson to shoulder the burden of finding the rest. While he is occupied, there is a matter I would like to discuss with you. As you've doubtless noticed, Mogson has become an admirable crafter in his own right. In fact, the zeal with which each and every Mogmenders approach their work has been not short of astounding. However, despite their best efforts, their progress leaves something to be desired. Curious as to why, I observed the Mogmenders at work, and one thing struck me as the feebleness of their blows. Now, this is no fault of the Moogles. It is not due to laziness that they strike so lightly. No, I believe the tools are to blame. The Moogles cannot grip their tools firmly, and they do not have our thewy arms. Tools made for us are entirely unsuitable for them. But what if we were to furnish them with tools attuned to their etheric energy? Which brings us to the supplies. With them we shall make wind-aspected tools, which I believe the Mogmenders will be able to swing as mightily as we swing our own tools. I would give you the honor of helping me craft the first one. I ask that you craft a simple but essential part, a hammer's handle. Ensure that the shape is suited to a Moogle's paws. Afterwards, I shall apply a specially made varnish which will enhance the ethereal conductivity of the tool. Before you begin, however, bring the crate of supplies to Mogmul. As ever, you are free to take whatever you feel is necessary to complete your task.
Sure.
Well, we had best get to it then. I shall begin work on the remaining parts at once. I look forward to holding the finished product in my hands.
Hello. The others think I have the easiest job in the Mogmenders, but they're wrong. Have you ever flapped your wings in place for hours on end? No? Then you have no idea how hungry it makes you, Kupo. But I must do my duty. What supplies do you require this time? Hammer handle. Ah, so these are the errant supplies. Any Kupo nuts? I thought not. In any case, feel free to take anything you need. Oh, did you run out of materials? As always, you're welcome to anything you require. Of course, I'll always accept offering of Koopa nuts as thanks for my service. Alright, so let's make a Moogle tool component. It's got to be high quality as well. Thankfully, that shouldn't be too hard to do with these boss-ass crafting clothes bees made me. And bam, we're done. Nice and easy. Let's switch to a different class to turn this in, though, shall we? We'll do it on Culinarian.
Are you finished already? Of course, I expect only the most superb craftsmanship from you.
Moogle tool component. A component to be used in the crafting of Moogle tools. What do you think of it?
Ah, yes, this is a masterpiece. Of that, there can be no doubt. Now, we only need take what I have made and... Look, Ruja, have you ever seen a hammer so mighty, so majestic, so miniature? Ah, there's nothing like crafting something so fine with your own hands. Of course, I could not have done it without you, my friend.
Ruja, Terracin, I am returned, and with all the missing supplies, no less. What's that smell? Have you been crafting?
Indeed we have, my dear Mogson. A special present for our favorite Mogmender. I believe you will be most pleasantly surprised.
Oh, I'm not falling for that again. I still remember the taste of disappointment when I bit into those fake Kupo nuts. What is it this time? Leather cloud mallow?
Nope, it's a cool new hammer.
Ruja, you too? Perhaps you are telling the truth after all. Very well, show me your present. Just in case, I shall gird my palm for the worst.
Ooh, cool looking hammer.
This hammer, it's different than the others.
Both Ruja and I poured our hearts and souls into it, so I hope you're able to make good use of it. I believe this hammer, and other tools like it, will bring a marked improvement to the Mogmender's work. How does it feel, Mogson?
It's so light and fits in my paws perfectly. With those other tools just for practice? Why, I feel like if I could chip away at stone all day and night, Kupo.
Look at him dance.
I'm full glad to hear that. Truth be told, I know that you and the other Mogmenders were growing frustrated as to your lack of progress. With this, I believe you will now be able to produce work at the speed and quality I know you are capable of.
I apologize. You shouldn't have had to go through such great lengths on our account. Nevertheless, you have my thanks, and the thanks of every single Mogmender.
That is why we're here, is it not? To teach you and yours all we know, so that one day you might repair Zenith without guidance from the doddering old fool. So, there is no need to thank us, much less apologize. We shall be content to see you produce grand works.
And so we shall, Kupo. I dare say this moment marks a new age for the Mogmenders.
Cool. Uh-huh. My God. Yep, sure is, man. That Moogle was clipping into that. He was clipping into that thing. I could see it. Thanks to your efforts, the Moogles have brand new tools to work with. Continue assisting the Mogmenders to see repairs of bar less completed. Wrap up! Delicious. Okay. All right, and that, let's double check in here.
The new tools are proving more effective than expected, and the morale of the Mogmenders is much improved. Of course, I would expect no less from tools crafted by us.
Nope, not that.
Ruja, these new tools are amazing, Kupo. It's hard to imagine how we got along without them. Do you need anything? Make it quick. I can't wait to get back to building.
Good to hear, buddy. Alright, I don't think anybody else is, anything else has really been updated. So, that is probably where we are going to stop for the day. once again, thank you all very much for joining me on another exciting episode of Rouge Adventures. Thankfully, today's episode much shorter than I initially thought it was going to be. I genuinely expected this one to take a lot longer than it actually did. And I'm quite happy with the time we've made. So, next time, we will be continuing MSQ again. We will be finally actually exploring Idleshire, doing quests around there, and probably, let's see, what else? Oh, one other important thing to mention. Probably a week from now, on the 9th, I will not be able to stream. I have some stuff going on then. So 14s will probably go back to being on Sunday instead of on Thursday. But for sure, this Sunday, look forwards to the finale of Season 2 of ACAB. We are finally moving on, after that, to Season 3. The reason why I decided to do that replay to begin with. But yeah, once again, thank you guys very much for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.